Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. It's 9:05. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrew Christensen. I'm one of the librarians here. Last year I taught first-year legal research for some for English 2000 in the room. You might know me from that. A lot of you are one else, as I know, so you might not know me, but now you do. So, welcome today. We have what's become our annual Spring to Summer Success Legal Research Certification. This is going to go beyond what you learned in legal research and really prepare you to apply those skills you learned and then some new stuff to help you out this summer and within your jobs. I know you have a wide variety of jobs with people working firms, obviously, government agencies, common attorneys' offices, a lot of clerkships of judges, internships of judges. So we're going to cover a lot of things that are going to be applicable in all those types of employment. We're going to have 4 sessions. You should have a folder in front of you that has this agenda in it, so if you want to kind of look ahead and see what's coming up, you're encouraged to do so. Oh, before I forget, there's also this sign-in sheet going around, so please do sign your name on that. That's important because we are going to have a prize draw in there. You can see the third bullet point. At lunch, we're going to have a $100 gift card drawing, courtesy of Bloomberg Law. And unfortunately, she stepped out to her car to get a few more of the notebooks right now. But Julie Coriati is our Bloomberg rep, and I wanted to give her a big thanks, and I'll do so again when she's actually in the room, for sponsoring today. She's providing lunch. She came all the way from Richmond, where she's normally stationed, to be here today. And she's going to teach one of the sessions on transactional law and also a lot of the summer associate must-knows using Bloomberg Law in particular. So yes, a big shout out to Julie when she gets back, and you'll enjoy hearing her today. We of course have a practitioner panel. Those distinguished folks will be showing up a little bit later to share their insights with us, and we're looking forward to that. And now, of course, I know a lot of you have emailed me or curious about the test. The test is technically optional. Of course, we encourage you very enthusiastically to take the test. That'll be available on Twin at 1 o'clock, and I'll show you how to sign up for that. And it's just like adding a Twin course and then taking that test. It's 35 questions. It's designed to take between 45 minutes and an hour, a little bit more, a little bit less. You have up to 3 hours to take it if you really wanted to. All those details are in the instructions to it, but just so you know. And it's pass-fail, and if you get basically 50 out of 70 points on it, roughly 70%, then you'll pass, and then you'll get a certificate. It's actually kind of cool to get a paper certificate. You can also put on your resume, and it looks cool to employers that you've actually been certified by the law library to have some mastery of legal research. So also today's sessions it's all being video recorded. Also, these slides are all going to be available. All the presentations you see today are going to be available on our website, on the library website, starting in April. So if there's anything you want to go back and review, it is going to be after the test, so that way you can't go back and see these things. So you have to take the test kind of independent of that. But to the degree you want to go back and see these things, you're going to be able to refer to it back in the summer if it's helpful. A couple other things that the library provides that you may or may not be aware of, but I wanted to highlight going into the summer, is our YouTube channel. Here you can find a lot of tutorials. You can actually see right here. This is a video from a previous research certification that we have. So this is all going to go on our YouTube channel. We also have tutorials from Bloomberg Law, ProQuest, and a lot of the things you might need a refresher on for the summer when you get research. And we also have research guides. Now this is where the content that I just described with today's presentation is going to be located. It's one of our library guides, and it's going to be at this address here. It's also actually at the bottom of your agenda too, so you don't have to worry about remembering that. But we have a wide variety of research guides on topics and also research techniques. So if you need a bone up on bankruptcy law or whatever it is, and you want to get some good information for that directly during the summer, please consult our research guides. So, of course, this summer, some of you might be fortunate enough to work in a place that actually has a librarian. If it's a law firm, they're going to have an information professional there. They might have legal writing professionals as well, some larger firms do. Or they might have, in courts, if you're working in court, a lot of times they'll have a library or librarian. And so get to know that person, ask them for help, get their guidance on what you can and can't use as far as certain databases, and we'll hear about this a little bit later in the session with details. But of course, what the parameters are for using Westlaw, Bloomberg, Lexis, all of these things. But if you don't, or if you just want to get in touch with us directly, you have a question about something here today, or you have a question that we can help you out with because you want to use some W&L resources online over the summer, which is absolutely fine to do, or you want to call us, whatever, you can get in touch with us, Professor Mark Rice over there, Jennifer Mark Rice, Stephanie Miller, and myself. So with all that said, I'm going to turn it over for our first substantive session to Professor Miller. So.